What's up, YouTube? It's Sion the Don. In today's video, I don't have social media on my phone at the moment. Let me say that. So I was up late listening to music on Spotify because I officially am a Spotify boy. I don't use Apple Music at all. And I was looking at I was just looking at where it said this artist was in the world in count of streams. So with that being said, let's say I took most of the late night, early morning, finding the top 25, and I found them. And I have their stream numbers all right here for you. So we are going to be looking at the top 25 streamed artists in the world. And, we're just gonna, kind of talk about it, my thoughts, my opinions, and whatnot. So let's go ahead and get this ball rolling. Before we begin, drop some comments. Let me know who you think is going to be in the top 25, who you think is number 1, number 5, number 8, number 6. Let me know your favorite artist. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and comment. Let's go. Let's get this going. So at number 25 on the list with 57.6 million streams, we have Olivia Rodrigo. And this was surprising to me. I really thought Olivia Rodrigo would have been higher on the list just because it seems like her fan base has grown so huge. And I remember in college when I was in college and her song Driver's License came out, like how much it had the world in a chokehold and how it seems like she still has the world in a chokehold. I just thought it would have been higher. But 25 is still good to be the 25th artist in the world globally. That's good. She's doing her thing. And then her vampire song, I heard it, so I know that. And it looks like she got some awards at the Video Music Awards. So, I'm not surprised that she's in the top 25, but I thought she would have been higher. That's all. At number 24 on the list with 57.7 million streams, we have Maroon 5. That was kind of shocking. Now, don't get me wrong. Grew up on Maroon 5. Know them. But recently, I haven't really heard too much by them. So that's the only reason I say I was kind of surprised that they were, number 24 globally still. Like, don't get me wrong. Moves like Jagger, Payphone, all of those are great songs that, of course, that that I, grew up on, especially moves like Jagger, especially the one with Christina Aguilera on it. Oh, that song had me in a chokehold when I was young. And Payphone. I'm at a payphone. All the change I spend on you. Let's continue on. At number 23 on the list, with 58.4 million streams, is no other than Kanye West, Yeezy, the GOAT, one of the greatest rappers of all time. I love Kanye West. But Kanye West is at number 23, like I said, with 58.4 million views. And we still haven't got another album. We're patiently waiting. What? I'm not surprised that Kanye West is number 23 in the world. I'm not surprised at all. Kanye has been around for a long time. Kanye is going to be around for a long time. And I personally have loved his last 2 albums. I am a fan of the gospel albums. I actually really have enjoyed both of his gospel albums. They have both been really great. And I'm ready for his next project, like I am. Kanye West is someone musically who is going to push yourself, who is going to give you different sounds. And you never expect the same thing from Kanye West. You're going to get something different. Let's move on. Number 22 on the list with 58.4 million streams is Post Malone. I know one of my old good friends used to love Post Malone, so I definitely know that Post Malone's fan base is huge. I know Post Malone is I know numbers wise, he gets numbers. Yeah. Other than that, I don't have much to say. I like Post Malone. I like a few songs. I think he's a great performer from what I've seen. He's a good performer. At number 21 on the list with 59 million streams, we have Travis Scott. I've actually seen Travis Scott live a few times. And And not even like say, cause like cause I guess some people have lost their life seeing him, but I feel like I almost lost my life. Like I seen him live a few times at a few festivals, and each time it's like you could just be standing still, and you're still just like moving up and down in the air, like you were moving, like it was hot, the fire and all that. I was like, oh hell no, I gotta go. I gotta get the fuck away from here. Like they were going crazy, and I'm not the biggest Travis Scott fan. I will say that I'm not. I don't really know. Like I like a few songs, but like I'm not really like a fan of Travis Scott. I don't be like, oh, Travis Scott dropped a new album, let me listen. Like I listen to his albums. Like I don't really listen to Travis Scott. I know a few songs. Other than that, I don't just listen to Travis Scott. But I'm not surprised that he's the 21st artist in the world globally. At number 20, with 59.2 million streams, we have Calvin Harris. And I am not surprised about this. Calvin Harris has been around for a long time. He is a hit maker. Like, literally a hit maker. And, you know, come on, like, I think everyone knows a song by Calvin Harris because, like, he works with just such a wide array of artists. So, at number 20 in the world, Calvin Harris, 59.2. At number 19 on the list with 60.9 million views is Shakira. That's not surprising. Shakira seems like she had a good year. She had, some good songs, so I'm not surprised by that. And Shakira has been around for a long time, so I'm not surprised that she's the 19th artist globally for 2023. And number 18 on the list with 61.3 million listeners, we have Miley Cyrus. Miley. I love Miley. I know I used to be crazy, but God was different. I know I used to be wild. I say I used to be young. Like between Used to Be Young and Flowers and Jaded and You and just like Miley Cyrus, just Endless Summer Vacation was just such an amazing album. I love Miley Cyrus. I love Miley Cyrus. And I'm not surprised that my girl is number 18 globally in the world. I think she should be higher. I think some of these numbers are skewed, fudged. Because Miley Cyrus should be higher. It's been Miley's year. And this is off track, but she better not get snubbed at the Grammys. Because Endless Summer Vacation is a lot better. I'm gonna go there. Let's continue on. At number 17 on the list with 62.6 million listeners, we have Marshmello. And I hope I said that right, Marshmello. And I'm not surprised by this at all either. Marshmello works with a wide array of artists, kind of like I said about Calvin Harris. Like Marshmello, I know he has songs with Juice WRLD, Demi Lovato, Kane Brown. He has songs. He even has a song I like with Roddy Ricch. So I'm not surprised by that at all. Marshmello, and along with that, he does so many different genres. So I'm not surprised. I wasn't surprised by that at all. At number 16 on the list with 62.9 million listeners is Eminem. And I'm not surprised. I haven't heard any new Eminem music in a while. So Eminem being number 16, the 16th artist in the world globally, that's pretty good. I do like Eminem. I do like a few songs by him. So, Eminem's a legend. All right. Number 15 on the list, the 15th artist in the world globally with 63.9 million monthly listeners is Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars is one of my favorite singers, one of my favorites. I actually like Bruno Mars. I cannot remember when him and Anderson .Paak's album came out, but if it came out 2 years ago or if it came out, beginning of this year, It doesn't matter. Bruno Mars being the 15th artist in the world globally is great. And he was on a residency. I don't know if it's still going, but I know when I was in Vegas last time, like earlier this year, I was seeing like his picture and the dates and stuff. And I really wanted to check it out. I actually really do like Bruno Mars. Number 14 with 64.6 artists in the world globally is SZA. And I love that for SZA. I really think she should have been in the top 10. That's why I said I think this list is fudge, because SZA and Miley Cyrus and Olivia Rodrigo all had a good year. So I was really surprised at where they placed that on the artists globally. And I also say that because SZA has been in our face all year. I mean, ever since SOS came out, SZA has been in our face, and I do not say that in a bad way. Like Kill Bill, Snooze, like those two songs alone. And I hope SZA gets Album of the Year at the Grammys. I think she deserves it. SOS deserves it, in my personal opinion. I said it. But like at the same time, I think SZA deserves Album of the Year. Taylor Swift has won the award before. I think it belongs to SZA. I think SOS was the more culture shifting album. I think it was the more dominant album. But that's just my personal opinion. Number 13 on the list was 65 million listeners. The 13th artist in the world globally is David Guetta. I like David Guetta. Do I listen to him on a regular? No. Can I tell you the last time I listened to him? No. But I know I like him. I heard songs by him before. So I'm not surprised that he is the 13th artist in the world globally. 66.7. 66.7 million listeners. Just listen to this. With 66.7 million monthly listeners right now. The 12th artist globally in the world is Ariana Grande. It's Ariana Grande. That is so impressive. I love Ariana Grande, and I think that is impressive because Ariana Grande has not released a project within the last year. And I know because I've been waiting. Her last album was great, and I've been waiting. I like Ariana Grande. So I thought that was impressive. Like, come on. 66.7 million? And you haven't even dropped an album? That's how you know you that girl. That's how you know you that girl. Like, for real. Like, come on, be honest. They not doing it like Ariana Grande, for real. At all. They're not. They're not doing it like her. Number 11 on the list, Coldplay with 66.4 million listeners. It's Coldplay. I know Coldplay. They've been around since my younger years. So I know Coldplay. So I'm not surprised that they would be at, 11th in the world globally. Now, have I heard any of their new music? Do they have new music? I don't know. But if they do, just speaking hypothetically, if they did, I haven't heard it. They haven't, it hasn't reached me. Number 10 on the list with 66.5 million listeners, we have Dua Lipa. Dua Lipa is the 10th artist in the world globally, and I'm not surprised at all. Dua Lipa, the name rings. I've been hearing it for a while. I know she has a good fan base, and I think I have heard a few songs by Dua Lipa, and I think I actually may have a few of them hearted into my Spotify, so I'm not sure, but I'm not surprised by that. I know Dua Lipa is that girl for some people, and I know she just recently dropped a new song called Houdini. Let's see how it does. Moving on, 67.3 million listeners. The ninth artist in the world globally is Billie Eilish. And I call her Eyelash. I know it's Billie Eilish. I don't know. That's why I say Eyelash. Billie Eilish with 67.3 million listeners. I like Billie Eilish. I love her. That's my girl. I remember the first song that ever got me in a chokehold by her was Ocean Eyes. Like, I used to listen to that song on repeat. And Billie's been around, and I know she recently dropped a new album not too long ago, or at least within the last year. Still get me to line. With 70.4 million listeners. Number 8 in the world is How My Demons Look. Now that my pocket's full, how my demons look. Now that you shook, Doja Cat. No other than Doja Cat. Doja Cat. I'm sorry, I love Doja Cat. I'm sorry, like, I love Doja Cat. She's a Libra like me. Doja Cat is, you know, she be like, I don't know what it is, but I love Doja Cat. She turns me up. And Doja Cat's music is such a vibe. Like, I'm not surprised that Doja's the 8th artist in the world. Like, all the controversy she's caused is like, the song's popping, like how Scarlet was a good album. Come on, Paint the Town Red, Agora Hills, Attention, like Demons. Like, how can you not like it? Like, how can you not recognize the artistry? Like, how can you not give credit where credit is due? How could you not stream? Like, come on. Okay, let's move on. With 73.8, the 7th artist in the world globally is Justin Bieber. I'm not surprised by that. I don't know if Justin Bieber released a new album or any new music recently, but I will always be a Justin Bieber fan because I like Justin Bieber growing up. I had that album, My World 2.0, and I used to listen to that CD on repeat. And then Justin Bieber, even when he dropped Yummy, that was my song. Girl, you got that yummy, yummy. Okay, so I wasn't surprised. Justin Bieber, I feel like, just has a loyal fan base. Like, I just feel like Justin Bieber will always have some relevancy. And number 6 with 74.8 million listeners is Ed Sheeran. And I'm not surprised by that. I was actually surprised by that. I'm not gonna lie. I like Ed Sheeran. I always liked Ed Sheeran's music. I think his artistry is great. I just think he's great. And he just seems like a cool guy. Like, and then he has a song with Beyonce. Like, y'all know I'm Beehive. Like, so, like, and I still listen to that song. Perfect Duet with him and Beyonce is still a great song. Yeah, I was actually surprised that he was number 6 in the world. Cause, like, I don't know. I used to always hear him on the radio. Like, you know, I don't know. I don't know why I was surprised, honestly. 5th in the world with 78.5 million listeners. And no album out in years. And no album out since, like, a long time ago. Like, it's been at least, 8 years? Is Rihanna. Rihanna is the 5th artist in the world globally. Now, I know she performed at the Super Bowl this year and a lot of other things, but, like, I was surprised because Rihanna hasn't dropped music. An album, a body of work is so long. And to be number 5, that's how you know that's how you know Riri's that girl. What Rihanna, that's how you know, like, her soul, like, still holds value. Like, that Rihanna rain just won't let up, all black on. Like, come on, that Rihanna rain just won't let up. 5th artist in the world globally, no album out. That Rihanna rain just won't let up. All right, number 4. The 4th artist in the world globally, 83 million streams, is Bad Bunny. I actually like Bad Bunny. I wasn't surprised by this. I love the waves that Bad Bunny has been making. Just like with the Grammys, how he was nominated for Album of the Year, and like a Hispanic album hasn't been nominated for Album of the Year before. And if he would have won, like, just like, you know, how the milestone he would have broke. I just, you know, I like Bad Bunny. Like, every time you see him, his personality seems great. He seems like a joy. Like, and I've actually listened to his music. I don't have to understand what he's saying. I don't have to understand it to enjoy it. Like, I still listen to Bad Bunny. Yes, I do. I be listening to him sometimes. Like, so, like, especially like his music is like, especially when I'm at that gym or something, or, you know, you want to pick her up. You're like, yeah, quit playing with me. All right, now we getting on to the top 3. Before we do these last 3, I need y'all in the comments who y'all think is the top 3. Who y'all think is number 3? Who you think is number 2? Who you think is number 1? And what do you think so far about the list? And don't forget that the like button and subscribe. Yeah. Number 3, drum roll, please. Okay. With with 84.4 million listeners. The third artist in the world globally is Drizzy Drake. Drizzy Drake. Yeah. Not surprised. Drake. Come on, it's Drake. It's Drake. It's Drake. I mean, there's no other explanation in it. It's Drake. So I'm not surprised that Drake is the third artist in the world globally with 84.4 million monthly. Now, the gap between the jump from 3 to 2 though, and like, okay, I say that because the second artist in the world globally and the first artist in the world globally both have over 100 million monthly listeners. So the second artist in the world globally with 104.4 million listeners. The second artist in the world is The Weeknd. And I'm not surprised. I love The Weeknd. The Weeknd's music is great. I know he has a strong fan base. And for a long time, The Weeknd used to be number one. He was number one for a long time on Spotify. He was the number one artist in the world globally for a long time. So I was not surprised. And it's The Weeknd. Like I said about Drake, it's The Weeknd. Like, it's the fucking Weeknd. And I wish I could have went to his tour when he was on tour. That would have been dope. I like The Weeknd a lot, though. I really do. I was just listening to him, actually, 2 days ago on repeat. Without My Feelings. No. All right. The number one artist in the world globally with 107.4 million listeners is no other than Taylor Swift. I'm sure everyone knew that. It's been Taylor's year. The last 2 years been Taylor's year. Taylor has been working. Taylor got her masters back. Taylor is re-recording projects. Taylor is releasing songs from the vault. So I'm not surprised at all by that. Are you surprised? Because I'm not. I know it's been Taylor's year. She took every video music award home at the end. Okay, the one that Nicki hosted, Taylor Swift took every award home. Every other award was Taylor Swift's award. No lie. But all right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this video. This has been like my reaction to Spotify's 25 top artists in the world globally. You know, the global top artists. It's just been like my little reaction, my little input. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know in the comments what other type of content you would like to see. Thank you.